Natalie, your role in ProHance in providing solution for people, and making sure that the change that we will drive are basically really data driven and properly monitored, not monitored, but not monitored in a bad way, but having this kind of visibility that's
Yeah.
really relevant for both sides.
Yeah.
How do you foresee this affecting change in the organizations, especially those who are members of IBPAP?
Right. I think for the members of IBPAP, we can do, again, first, I think there's a dialogue that needs to happen. If you know what, last couple of years ago, design thinking is one of the most favorite buzzword for organizations. Have you deployed design thinking in your organization? And I think from a change perspective, what ProHance does, not just pivot, it supports the journey of change because it gives you, enough data points to say that this is not just one SVP's preference or one chief executive's preference, but there is data points where decisions are based. So you can trust that there is design that happened. And ultimately, the goal of change is to get everyone to adapt. We've been talking about change, and I remember in the 1990s, there was Andy Grove of Intel, right? Only the paranoid survive. I think with the pandemic, only those that are agile will survive. You need to change. This is not a question anymore of whether you want to. You always have a choice, but change is inevitable. And it's just a question of whether the change that you're going to adapt will be positive or negative for your organization. I think as well for us as individuals. So to me, from a ProHance standpoint, when you have no guesswork in the data that you're managing, then your objectivity increases. When this is presented to a group of intelligent members of your organization, it's no longer a question of debate. It's just a question, how do we work together to make that change? So that's what ProHance does.
I like it. I totally like it because you're not changing only for the sake of change, but you have data points backing it up why you need the change, and how you can work together to affect the change. Thank you so much, Natalie Yako, VP for Asia Pacific of ProHance. Thank you so much for your insights and for your time.